Arabodi. Padi could have run to the house. But he doesn't want to give up the passing field he's protecting. He really started thinking. Only when you can defeat the opponent. Enemies 10 times stronger than yourself. Padi found at home. Although many people escaped first, but their guns were fired. Now there are 60 guns for 12 of them. In which era? It doesn't look like it's been secreted automatically yet. This mainly resulted in the soldier not firing a single bullet. You have to play it again. It will take a while before you can design again. Soldiers can also read the frequency from their guns. How many enemies are there in the rebellion? But at home Padi's side. Now one person has no tyranny. So he decided, after beating the king 1 or 3 times, just switch to another Zhongtian good gun to open an account. This way they can greatly increase the frequency of account openings. It's your time to make the enemy think they're on their side. There are many people who are not familiar with design. You can also be responsible for Zhongtian bullet games later. Give the opportunity to fire. Leave it to someone like Padi at home who can shoot accurately. In this way, their efficiency in killing enemies will be very high. Memories of Lipodi. I grabbed the first gear and fired. Then the second shot. The third shot. I'm so quick with the gun. The enemy can't even imagine. I'm only one person. I traced it very accurately. The 3 enemies fell down. Then I fired the 4th, 5th, and 6th shots. Padi at home also asked everyone to. His height is high enough and high enough. With them. Mixed with the constant reminder of gunshots. As if singing. There are hundreds of people. Scared the CD army out. They all dare not enter. Padi at home later felt too much. If the enemy really dares to break into the house where I am, then it will be too late for me. But they dare not. They only dare to leave the house. Fire broke out at about Hayakubin. Exactly this. Too late for me. Final. Commander of the Brazilian Empire. Abo lay dunked on Xiaodu and was injured. They joined the emperor's retreat. At home, Padi only lost one person. He completed a miraculous house feud. After that, Padi received another mission at home. He needs to set up 2 small capsized boats for you. From this side of the sea, leave the path of the Republic of Goland. Help them capture the important city of Laguna. This mission is like a prison. How did the attack arrive on the battlefield? It's enough for people to steal the stall. Padi's boat at home. It's like arriving in Laguna City. You must first enter the Atlantic Ocean from Lake Patos, then go north. But the road to Patos Lake is tightly controlled by the Brazilian Empire. Padi's boat at home can't get out at all. The Brazilian Empire also knew this, so they were on a rough road near Laguna City. Didn't care about Padi at home at all, because they believe in family Padi. Can't get through it at all. But the 1839 issue. Behind the entry of the Brazilian Empire, Padi's boat machine at home. Still killed suddenly. How did he do it? Padi's family didn't go to Lake Bardas at all. An estuary with a fateful handle. But count you always. Composed of a large number of people in the Jingwei fleet. Advance from the small river north of Bardas Lake. This small river. This kind of industry cannot reach Dashi. But he can make Padi's fleet at home. Li Daxiang Bien Lao Jing. Then home Padi. Just fucked a Brazilian. What I never expected is that he began to travel around the Han dynasty. Not only did he use artillery, not only the wheels are installed, he also put his miniature fan on himself, also installed on a special plot truck. Use mini oxen to pull the wagon forward. Padi at home turned it into a wonderful. A scene that will hit the light. 2 boats on the train. Carried out a mother. In this way, they traveled around the Han dynasty for dozens of kilometers. Go to the real 7 days. Finally came to a direction. On a patrol. Then they are reconsigning the fleet. Fight at sea. Finally arrived at the battlefield. Under the Brazilian Empire. Caught off guard. Padi at home can also seduce. Fleet of the Brazilian Empire. Enter Shualong Hadao Middle School of Rice Engineering class. They who became a Fuji. After making Padi at home. Other units of the Fargoland Republic. Also sanctify attack. Historian Silico writes, Brazilian imperial ship Helena, with a Templarca, does not block login. But when encountering danger and warmth, surrender immediately, and will signal the commander, living in chaos and fleeing. This is such a shame. Between turns, the imperial fleet of Brazil was under fire. The first battle in Nagana City, also facing group reversal. Realistically defend the city with dignity. The Lushuan troops of Guaha country, not played yet, and entered the city. trouble with merchant ships, weapons and expo. In the Uruguay Civil War, at home, Patti also behaves quite affectionately. February 8, 1846. Better than a spy's lifeline. Troops in Patti's boat at home was ambushed. Dean's number is several times theirs. There are many more surprises. Patti rebels at home. I definitely can't win in trade. But if they don't resist, retreat directly. It is also very likely that the whole level. So Bodhi at home, a great benefactor from the great name. Fight to the death. They know how to work together as a police force to resist the surprise attack. Without tutoring and support, their entity as extension of their. Use Yao Yi to instantly. The enemy wanted to confirm the truth, but respond to them. Only Podi's promotion at home. After 8 hours of shooting down, home Patti boatman elastic collar department, to complete retreat. Reviewed by the History Suegia Journalism Department. This is not a massive transfer. Regardless of the number of participants, or military influence, all are limited. However, after making repeated mistakes, these Galagui Red parties gain advantage in road battle for the first time. The government fails to enact laws. Will Patti take the opportunity to summon all the officers at home? Competitive business practices. The family of the king. Return to the police hierarchy. Even the government dragon. All the members of the deadliest battle were also awakened. Disabled person experience points. That's the kind of battle. Make home Patti in the world. Becoming more and more famous. Too much female talent depends on the thoughts after the battle. She said, me and my big army of soldiers. Not shared soldiers. We are excited. Each free agent's job group. That's where the earthquake occurred. Fight for freedom. This part of hell. Homestay. Because freedom is the wealth of all mankind. Our duty as free men to ourselves as women. And feel satisfied. Say it. At home, Bodhi gave her the land that she originally wanted to give her. House. Nyoyong. They all refused. These romances of hers. From the wind and heroism to detail. Many people who are great for colleagues. What thoughts have been left behind? Obtaining training is like the British Sean Yuen report. Patti is very important at home and only wants to be personal. Among those who suffer the greatest pain out of marriage. I am a selfless person. I saw Patti at home 3 times. Unified in the future. Mitlan, the headquarters of the Ardennes, also said, I was only 22 years old. Patti's personality at home. I have inherited an irresistible life. On her balanced appearance. Hidden in the Eaton soul. Red dream. Her dream is to be her warlord. Road to the Calabrian Sea. Send a signal for a vigorous revival. If the system of emancipation cannot be, living on Mount Carpetali in Rome, then she plans to sacrifice for it. I believe she is a true Martian hero. Have lofty ideals. An exaggerated brain barely understood liberal theories. She does have the qualifications to achieve a great career. Uruguay rules in economics. Is the Ardennes a Brazilian? You can see the statue of Bodhi in the house. Because she is in Europe, South America, all engaged in progressive causes, leaving a gray-red path. Therefore, she is also called the hero of 2 worlds. I believe you are a person who will never forget the motherland. The person who will never be killed. Sooner or later we must devote ourselves to a greater destiny. Instead of dying in Wuuague. This is Ma Jining. Washing a letter to Bodhi at home. As Ma Jining said, at home, Patti will never forget his motherland. After 12 years of training in South America, she thought about her ambition to return to China. Patti's is too late at home. It made a lot of people very excited. At this time, compared with when she left Italy, there have been changes that divide heaven and earth. Her life is far-reaching. Became a famous fighting hero. SEAL expert. She also made some big profits in South America look different. Brought it back too. They became the people's mid-year. The hope of making a big profit and winning the possessed possession. A big profit seduce people, priest, or even noble sect. All suffer in different circles. A sword lives for her. Attached is Lu Wensai's way of reporting evil to the motherland. One big benefit has thousands of voices. Broken angry at Podi's name. Calling her treasure. If the motherland urgently needs Chinese flavor, she was forced to step forward. But the name of a big prophet did not show respect. Because of her sword. It will also be in her hands. Turn into the power to make the enemy's style of writing go south. This sword will soon be used by someone in my land. Patti back at home, big prophet, 148 years old. The People's Spring Revolution broke out in Europe. This Spring Revolution started from the 277-mile kingdom of Great Prophet. Finally, it spread rapidly throughout Europe. Main purpose of revolution. It is to oppose the dark tyranny of the Lord of the Letters. To a large number of people. On the one hand, they want to oppose the feudal central government in Ely. For example, the king of the kingdom of 277 miles. the Pope of the Papal States, etc. Other side, they also want to make one country independent and unified, put an end to the history of one country being interfered with by foreign countries. Therefore, they also oppose foreign feudalism, especially like Emperor O'Dinley. This kind of knowledge is very profound for Dalishing, the foreign ruler who likes to manipulate a big gain. Rulers at home and abroad are opposed to. It will undoubtedly make the revolution more difficult. But this is exactly what Mazzini and Djibouti, the most promising kind of revolution. Once they can succeed, they can make a big profit early in the morning. All previous disorders, illness. Create a hopeful future for our motherland. So at home, Poti and Mazzini. Peng Huan also agreed to participate in this revolution with his whole body. This revolution is a late development. In Milan, Japan, Venezia, they all broke out in rebellion against Odin's side. To November, even the Pope was forced to flee the Papal States, where he spied on. The Roman Republic appears to be established. Poti and Mazzini at home. Meet in the Roman Republic. They all elected me to tears. Mazzini also became a major leader of the Republic. These two agreed for a big gain. The legendary figure of Fendu, finally fighting together. The new little Roman Republic. It's their hope. They hope to start from this republic. Self-help is called the liberation of Mingzhu. Mingzhu unified literature and art. However, foreign positions such as Gu Zhao and others, what they don't do is their success. Autumnly France, Spain. Everyone has their own interests in everything. None of them were willing to let Yali fully agree. These three countries, they are all Catholic countries. Catholic. Disciples fight for the Pope. He is the only representative of Jesus in the world. Think it is necessary. And for the authority and dignity of the Pope. But the papal government. Now he has been overthrown by a large group of people. Even the Pope himself was impressed by the Roman ministers. Allayed the strong dissatisfaction of Catholic countries. O'Dinley Fiat Spain. A huge coalition force of more than 80,000 people gathered in front of the Gontong Institute. They were determined to destroy the Roman Republic. Let Luo obtain feudal divine power. Continue to dominate this land. At the same time, let yourself benefit from a big profit. Can be maintained or even expanded. Facing the coalition forces formed by the great powers. Home Poti bravely, underestimating public recognition of defending the country. During the Battle of April 30th, 1849, when there is not much difference in the number of people, he actually repelled the French army on the opposite side. You must know that the French army is a professional police force. And at home, Bodhi's men are just like dragons. There are students in Yaswogia, even the anonymous tax collector. But Bodhi at home can take them. Get everyone involved. He dares to personally choose and prepare to use the magic weapon. After drying up, take back the right place. Directly start a white war with the French army. Under Bodhi's sword wind at home, the French army was finally completely defeated. A little bit of history is left with the family. The rest of the night at home after Bodhi. Rome Spring City, illuminated camp. The streets are filled with people who are saying the right thing. Even on the poorest balance or window material. The pig light also lit up. What they celebrated was not a grand conquest. But after a long century of humiliation, this nation finally paid attention to Zhuanin. From the top to the bottom. People feel, we are Romans again. Home Bodkin re-rented disgusting. You get fellow thieves. I feel inferior to his position in my heart. However, Bodhi at home can produce some outstanding performances. But what he can't change is alliance of great powers. There are far more troops than him. Bodhi at home side. I have 2,000 people. The French army is short of 20,000 men. I used a company's hiding position. The French army is short of a regiment. Take it back again. After a battle, the losses of the Roman Republic mounted. Friends who fought with Bodhi in South America back then. They also fell down one by one. But Bodhi never gave up at home. Together with him, he became Wei Ji during the Warring States period, entering into their encounter. We have no gunpowder. No bullets either. French artillery. Our soldiers were wiped out in formations. Aurelian ancient city walls. Repeatedly defeated. If we don't collect it from the living and dead, there's not even room for a corner. But that night, Home Bodhi is greater than I've ever seen him. His sword strikes like lightning. Death, if severe. He has the heart of a newcomer. Washed away the heart of another person whose lamp fell down. He reminds me of Nyonyo Dashi, the 4-8 great kings. The battle at the hot spring light. We were afraid for a moment that Bodhi at home would collapse. But he didn't fall. He is there, just like the god of fate. Unstoppable. To the end. What does Bodhi look like at home? appeared in a while. His whole body was covered in blood. A pair has been privately owned during the Battle of Chongqing. Equipped with a Yinying tank, there are too many play areas. It's like he's in a state of fear. Appeared in Ichinoseki Station for a while. Most of the senators in Rome already decided to surrender. They feel that the war is hopeless. Ma Jinni also confessed to see your determination to do false work. But he can't change. Decision made by most people. People are planning to break up. But at home Bodhi went to talk. Where are we? That's Rome. I make no guarantees. But a knowledgeable person can do it. I can do it. As long as we are still fighting, our country will never perish. This is the most harmful sight. But for a while no one was there to congratulate them. In front of life and death, these political managers are very realistic. They won't commit suicide like Bodhi and at home. They still want peace talks. To surrender. To this moment, Bodhi at home seems to have been lost. All reasons to fight. After all, the fire blocked the head. What are you still insisting on? Bodhi also has a lot of anger at home. Like Peng Jin, his American ambassador. I suggested that he go to the American feudal bed completely. It will definitely keep him safe and sound. But Bodhi's voice at home. In the end, it did not appear on American Pure. Anyway, it appears in the city of Rome. In the heart of Fandijing Square. They're going to take care of those artists who are in isolation in suits again. But come to meet his soldiers and people. The florist Coleman, who was at the scene at the time, recorded this wave of soft and harmonious relics. I am Luo Wangjian's family Bodhi's black continuation. Ups and downs in the crowd of repairmen. Surrounded by him. Not his staff officer. It's the soldiers who came from the Tide platform. Bodhi Chin Guolima at home. The meeting ended with cheers. However, the cheers of the people. On the contrary, it predisposes to high obstacles. Know the end. The whole factory fell into complete chaos. That was the moment when destiny made progress. In this huge square. Bodhi at home lost his troops to Idali. A strong meeting of the people revealed his plan. It is true that the Roman heritage cannot be defended, but they can also go to other places in Idali. Really rebelled against oddity. The meaning of popes and kings. What better way to spread it? There may be hope in traveling thousands of miles away. Everyone understands. This is a duel for the nation. And the first one, he often comes from far away. It's Bodhi at home. He said I would leave Rome. Reaction to the need to continue fighting in weighty. Please come with me. I can't think of your merits. Nation or good grass. All we give you is collective work. Active army fights and deaths. If you are not just mouthing the name of a powerful force, he has his name engraved in his heart, then you should follow me. And in response to Bodhi wrote at home, it's the applause of the mountain, lake, and sea school classes. Kill yourself with a sword. He heard countless people moving toward his sea. Let's go together. You are 10-1 with great strength. This is the main content of this video. Next installment in the Bodhi at Home series. We will tell. How on earth did he achieve the same powerful feat? How many twists and turns are there in between? Su Waco passed by. In addition to playing Bodhi at home, we also made a video of one of the horses. Home of one of the horses Bodhi. Family law has become one powerful unified 3 sections. He sees the bad luck among people. But he is also the one who suffers the most misfortune. You will make the Bodhi in your family a strong tie. Turn family law into a powerful mind. But he turned one of the horses into a powerful soul. Why can he be regarded as a powerful soul? All this happened on May 11th. One of the horses from the family law department in the video. One of the horses is a character series with charging equipment. Interested viewers can consider purchasing. There is no audience for value to charge. You can also try it first and then decide. Thanks for everyone's knowledge.